Representation. As I watched news segments of young girls talking about seeing themselves represented in Kamala Harris, it struck me in a way I hadn't been moved before. Possibly because the only little ones I have running around my house have 4 legs, not 2. Listening to the voices of young children, the innocence and wonder of seeing someone who looks like them, and parents explaining the power of the moment and the doors Vice President Kamala Harris is opening for the future generations, brought tears to my eyes. Now, I talk about self-love quite often in these messages because a lot of people do not like aspects of themselves or find fault within. Self-hatred or rejection is at the root of many relationship problems within their lives. Oh, there are many reasons why. Most because of misrepresentation of good perpetrated by trusted people, causing lasting physical and emotional pain. My messages of self-love come from a place of encouragement and to build upon that foundation that God, for those of us who believe, created, or for those who don't, that you must build so you have a solid base from which to grow. We were made in an image. Psalm 139, I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works that I know very well, unquote. And from there, we move forward to represent. So, once we start to represent from within with self-love, we look externally for role models to show us what we can become. Looking at different institutions, politics, religion, education, business, nursing, etc. Now, as I listed those, I would anticipate you attached gender to each. I will list them again. Politics, religion, education, business, nursing. Now, what did you think? What gender did you notice with those? I will tell you, in our Nebraska unicameral, race, 79% Caucasian, 11% Hispanic Latino, only 5% Black African American, and 5% other ethnicities that have 2 or more ethnicities. The age in our unicameral, 63% baby boomers, 16% Generation X, and 16% millennials. The last 5% the silent generation. And gender in our Nebraska unicameral, only 28.5% female. So when we think about what the young people look at right here in our own state, and when they look to politics or when they look to religion, who are they seeing up on the pulpit? Yesterday, a new lens was provided to each of us. May we each choose to live ways that we can represent an inclusive life, role modeled, that has been done so by Christ, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, and so many others. How will you represent? And what will you do to role model for the next generation to see that they can break glass barriers? Namaste and amen. And as a reminder, the Quiet Christian Movement at First Plymouth is here to engage in conversations such as this, to offer support to those questioning, those who are stuck, those who are or have been wounded, and to encourage those who are settled with their stories to share their journeys so we can meet in the middle, converse, and learn alongside each other. So take time to reflect on these comments this week, and on Sunday night at 7, we'll discuss via Zoom how you are choosing to represent not only yourself, but paving a way for the next generation. Please join us.